Hi, everybody. Welcome to the BSSvlog. I don't know if this is BSSvlog or if this is Discover Spiritism. I guess it's a vlog today.
Yes, you can use for both.
It could have been Discover Spiritism if Yanara was here. So this is going to sound like a joke, but it's actually serious. Like I'm actually being serious. I do have a serious question, but it might sound a little funny the way I ask it. So I'll just kind of tell you like the premise of it. Is that I'm at work and I work with people. They're like the normal people you meet in society, you know. And I don't know how else to say it, but my coworker, you know, he has cognitive memory loss from years and years of, let's say, partying. You know, it's a nice way to say it.
Okay.
But he can't remember what he had for dinner last night. But we're at work and the radio is playing, and this song from Jimmy Buffett, Wasted Away Again, in Margaritaville, comes on, and he knows every single word to the song. And I'm like listening, I'm like, wow, he really knows the word. Like, I don't know the words because I really can't stand the song. But it got me to start thinking, and this is, you know, this is why I'm saying I'm actually like asking a serious question, was I started thinking about when I read On the Way to the Light, Caminos da Luz by Chico Javier, right? And I started thinking about the way that, you know, throughout the book, like the golden thread of the book is talking about how the way, you know, mostly in the book, we're talking about how good spirits were here influencing us, you know, throughout the ages, throughout like history of the planet Earth, you know, influencing us and like bringing us to the good. But the flip side of that is that there's also not so good spirits around us too. So I started thinking like the way that when I was listening to the lyrics of the song, like for the first time almost, you know, I've heard it before, but like I'm really kind of paying attention and I'm thinking like this song is really glorifying alcoholism, you know, because it's talking about how he like woke up with a tattoo that he didn't know how it got there. And it's like all happy-go-lucky kind of stuff. And I started thinking, were there, you know, possibly like ignorant spirits, malevolent spirits that actually inspired somebody to write this song to keep people, you know, numb, to keep people from waking up, you know, to keep people drinking, you know, which, you know, I just kind of wanted to put that out and see if you have any ideas about that, if you know anything about it. If I'm crazy, let me know. You know?
That's a great question. Really great subject also.
I mean, I know I might be coming off a little judgmental about, maybe more than a little judgmental about like my coworker and about, you know.
You're judgmental because I get that do you drink?
No.
Here
I mean,
go.
I have a history. I had to stop. I had a problem.
So you had a problem and you stopped drinking.
Yeah.
So today, anything related to alcohol is going to be a little bit on a negative side for you.
And I can admit I'm self-righteous about it.
Right.
You know? I mean, I have something to work on there too. But you know, I mean, that's why I kind of have to like bounce it off somebody. Like, am I just being self-righteous or like, is this really, you know?
No, it could be. The thing is, everything in our evolution path, it needs to be used with moderation, with balance. Alcohol, society used to celebrate many events. I myself don't drink at all. No alcohol whatsoever. But I don't blame and I don't judge people that do drink, okay? But it is bad when you exceed the amount of alcohol in your body. It's known by medicine. Science already proved that. But not only alcohol, meat, food, anything that we do excessive is bad. Now, going back on your question, if the bad spirits influence people to create songs like this, I won't say bad spirits, but ignorant spirits. Because what people don't know is that a lot of people believe that when you die, or everything's going to end, or you're going to go to some place that you're going to be saved or condemned, or damned forever. Or, like us, spiritists, we believe that after the death, we continue being ourselves. The same way we were here in the physical world, we're going to continue being exactly the same way in the spiritual world because life goes on. And so people that like alcohol is going to influence people that like drinking, okay? Maybe Billy Joe likes alcohol and he has these people around them influence him on the lyrics.
Well, Billy Joel wrote Piano Man. This is Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett, I'm
Piano
sorry.
Man is kind of like, I actually like Piano Man, but it might be kind of a good drinking song
okay,
too.
Jimmy Buffett. I'm sorry.
Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy
yeah.
Buffett. So maybe he likes alcohol. Maybe he likes the idea of alcohol, and the idea that he likes, he attracts to him those type of spirits that will associate the vibration with us. So that's the reason why the people don't want to stop drinking is very hard, because he's not only stopping drinking for himself, but also for all the spirits that are around them drinking with him. Like I said, when you die, you don't change. If you like alcohol now, you're going to continue to like alcohol on the other side. But how are you going to get alcohol on the other side? The only way is being a parasite of a human being, of an incarnated. So you're going to attach to it, it's a more technical terms to it. And on the Spirits book, will tell you how. But just, is a fast understanding
in
here.
Andre Louis' books, he's all like, whenever Andre Louis is visiting Earth and he walks into a bar, he's always seeing all kinds of
Exactly.
like sort of depressed spirits around.
Accompany others, because the vice continue on the other side. Not only alcohol, drugs, sex, food, gossip, everything. So everything continue being the same way it was there. So yes, and answer your question, yes. When you're creating something, you're not only being involved from your own imagination, but you are sharing with everybody that is around you, and they can, contaminate your ideas through the good or through no good. All right? So that answers your question?
Well, it's not a definitive yes or no
Okay.
as far as Margaritaville, if that was like planted, like, by the...
That I do not know if it was, but it is possible. I'm not saying there was definitive in Margarita, on this song, but it is possible. So I'll give you another example. If you are trying to write a book about the future, like the French author did, what's his name, that did the road around the world in 80 days.
Jules Verne?
Jules Verne. He was very accompanied by spirits. They really wanted to evolve the imagination of the humans, of the population of this planet. In all his book, a lot of them, of the information in there was given to him by his mentors.
Because I'm always thinking about that, like, on the flip side of it too, like when I'm hearing a song that really, like some songs you hear like really inspire you to be a better person, like all we need is love. These kind of things that, that they have good messages in them. And as far as like, if we look at, some of the music came out like maybe from the Beatles in the 60s, it was like a step forward for people, like to hear it and to kind of move forward from where they were.
Right.
And I always think about, I wonder if like the good spirits kind of inspired somebody, like probably not like top level spirits, but at least,
they do inspire if you are open to it. If you are open to it. Remember, I cannot give you love if you don't feel love. You understand? So those musicians there is a lot of songs in there that inspire the world. Michael Jackson has, a couple of them. Other musicians have others, because they are really worried in making this world better. So when they do that, when they feel that, they attract of the influence of those spirits. And the other way is the same way. When we don't care, we care for small things, that's the people who we attract close to us, and they're going to give us what they have, and what they have is that.
Yeah, and so, I mean, I guess, and I think about that, like everything, like not just that kind of music, but other type of music comes on, films, books,
ideas,
everything. And I guess like maybe the message we can kind of like wrap this up with is that like no matter what you're doing, you're always attracting, an entourage.
With you,
that's
exactly what.
And we want to, if we're moving in a good direction, then we're going to have a positive, uplifting entourage, and if we're moving in a bad direction, we can have friends too with it.
Exactly, but we need to understand that there's the remember the saying, tell me what you think, and I tell you who is accompanying you. So that's kind of exactly like this. So your thoughts is not always coming from you, okay? You are being influenced by other people most of the time, but not only because they want to do this to you, it's also because you open the door to it, okay? Because if you close that door and you open the window of inspiring things, they're not going to be able to reach you. Others, their inspiring levels, they're just going to be able to reach you. So always it starts with you. Let's not blame the spirits for everything. But as soon as you open the door, closing is going to be real hard.
And in a really practical way, let's say like maybe I'm feeling like maybe I'm like not in a good space right now. What do you think is the best way for somebody to turn that around?
Okay, so when you go into those spaces, what happened? You're not feeling good. So you start attracting spirits this way, vibration this way. So it started growing a little bit. So what you need to do is ask for help.
Prayer.
Prayer, okay? Prayer has nothing to do with religion. Prayer needs to do with you being humble, okay? Ask for help. If you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in anything, just pray and ask for help for whatever is there of good. You might believe in something good, right? So pray for that. And as soon as you pray, you are opening yourself to get help. Second, meditate. 2, 3, 4 minutes. Put a good music and meditate. Okay?
My friends used to always say that prayer is like asking for help and meditation is listening.
Exactly. That way, they're going to send the resolution. You're going to hear and you're going to apply it.
I have a hard time meditating because, I mean, it's not like I'm new to it. Just because when I start doing it, when I finally settle down, I start getting inspired like right away. I'm like, oh, I need to write that down.
Exactly.
So I kind of have a hard time, but it's very good. You know,
It is good because they're going to respect your free will. If you don't want to help, we're here. That's fine. You want to be in a bad state, feeling bad, that's fine. But as soon as you pray and you ask for help, they'll jump in because they love you. They love you no matter who you are, and they're going to come to assist you when you are open to it.
All right, good. Well, I think that answers our question for today, and I hope that gives viewers something, you know, something they can take and they can use right away too. You know, if you're in a good space, if you're in a bad space, or if you're working on a creative project, that's something to always think about. Is definitely, you know, don't just try to like look to here for inspiration. Look, you know, to our friends and and just be open.
Inspiration comes from the heart too. Don't think you only have brains. Remember that you have a heart too. Okay?
All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, you know, write your comments on the YouTube video. Share this video with your friends on social media, and we'll see you again on BSSvlog.
Thank you.
You just breathe in, breathe out, and say, forget about it.
Okay.
Forget about it.